Hello my dear YouTuber friends, and I do hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to this new video. Now, this one's pertaining to Flight Simulator 2024 when it releases hopefully in November of this year. I asked a question in our Discord and on YouTube community page as well. I'll put it on screen for you. So, when Flight Simulator 2024 releases, will you be going straight over to Flight Sim 2024? Or will you be sticking to Flight Simulator 2020, as you can see on screen here? I got a number of replies and some of them were very interesting. I'm going to share them with you in this video. Towards the end of the video, I'll be giving you my own thoughts on what I'll be doing. A lot of you can probably guess what I will be doing, in fact. But what I will be doing in detail when Flight Sim 2024, or my intentions at least, when Flight Sim 2024 releases. Well, okay, let's not dilly-dally. Let's get on with this video. Okay, so over to you, my fine people. What do you think? Well, a number of people. Let me just share some of the comments I got on the YouTube page and Discord of what a lot of you were saying yes immediately. You're going to jump over. No problem. We'll move to 2024, go into 2024 straight away, first day, goodness knows what. And etc, etc. Good number of you are just saying yep, which is great to see. Kind of what I expected. Well, I expected a few answers, and indeed I got those few answers. So there you go. Let me just put a few more of yes going over, and I think that will do for them. Quite a few of you. Go and read on Discord and the YouTube community page if you want to see how many people said yep going over. Now, a couple of people were saying. There's one from Ben Mac on our Discord. I think I'll wait a bit on 2024 and wait for any inevitable new release bugs to get worked out. That said, with 2 terabytes of storage, my goodness, on my Series X, I may keep both. Good plan, Ben Mac. And just to mirror that somewhat, Oliver on the YouTube community page. Expect to be moving to 2024, maybe not at release, waiting a few weeks for the feedback on the Microsoft Flight Sim Pro like you, oh thank you, and to be sure that the add-on works well with Flight Sim 2024. That's a good one. Just want to put another one up there on the YouTube community page as well from Ray. As a casual simmer who likes the freedom of flying to places probably I'll never see or rare invited to visit, probably will keep Flight Sim 2020 with the investment I've made with all the add-ons, extras, etc. Not to mention my computer, only 2.5 years old, 2.5 years ago rather. Flight Sim 2024 hasn't convinced me I'll need it from what I've seen. And probably be more focused on it'll probably be more focused on realistic missions. And you can read the rest of his comments on the YouTube community page. But as I can see, just scrolling through the comments myself now, people saying, yeah, no doubt going to move over to the sim, moving immediately. And a good few of you there were saying that you're going to keep Flight Sim 2024. Sorry, Flight Sim 2020 as well. Just put another one on there for you from the real Laughing Gravy. I love that name. Not right away. I want to see how it's working on Xbox for other people. It's a good points he's made there. I'll let them be the beta testers. We've got this releasing, of course, on both PC and Xbox. Seems a lot of Xboxers are worried, would be particularly for the Series S owners, how Flight Sim 2024 is going to perform on their systems. So a good number of you may be actually just waiting to see. I can bet, even if you're waiting to see and you've got Game Pass and you've got the space, you're probably going to see how Flight Sim 2024 performs at least. I mean, it would be foolish not to, wouldn't it? You've got the space, unless you've got to start deleting content for Flight Sim 2020. It's a difficult one. And just another quick one there from REF Reg. I'll give it a month or so. What's the saying? Never play on release day. And I did reply to that with Reg there, to REF Reg there. I was so glad that I did play Flight Sim 2020 on release day. And I absolutely loved it on release day. So there you go. Oh, and we can't miss one from our dear friend Dan Lansler. He's always very thorough with his current comments. And this one was quite condensed, thanks Dan, but quite interesting. I have little to say that's not been said already. I find it interesting that many do not believe the promises that this will be less demanding on system resources and talk about needing better on Game Pass with an expansion card. So, no cost to try it out anyway, which is what I was pertaining to before. Unless there are significant launch issues, I imagine I'll switch over completely before too long. If reality meets up with what's been mentioned so far, then it offers significant improvements. Really looking forward to the integrated flight planner. That's a good one, yeah. Being able to create and share flight plans outside of Flight Sim, an important console. Probably my most anticipated feature. Very interesting there, Dan. We almost all forgot about that flight planner, haven't we? It'll be interesting to see how that does integrate with Xbox as well. So there you go, my friends. There's a few different comments. Like I said, it seems that most people will be saying, there's a couple of people saying no, that they're not going to transfer. I don't know, I think if you've got the space, I think you're going to be giving it a try, especially if you're on Game Pass. A number of people are saying, yep, straight away over to Flight Sim 2024. Go and read the rest of them for yourself, and you can share more comments down below. Let me now give you my thoughts and intentions. So there you go, that was some of your thoughts and comments shared. Now what am I going to do? You probably already know, don't you? I'm going to transfer to Flight Sim 2024 on release. Hopefully there's an early release period where you may have to pay a bit more, or maybe even for content creators, or some kind of beta scheme or something like that, where we can play Flight Sim 2024 a few days or a few weeks, maybe a week or two early. I'm hoping so, and I really want to be part of that. I'm really excited. I'm going to jump to 2024 immediately, but I've got a number of hard drives in my new PC. I've got one drive dedicated to Flight Sim 2020. That's staying on that hard drive. With Flight Sim 2024, I'm going to put that on a different drive, different hard drive. But I pretty much intend to get straight into Flight Sim 2024. Hopefully a lot of my purchases and add-ons will be flawless and will work with Flight Sim 2024 as well. And I think going forward, people, I mean, Flight Sim 2024 will be the one supported mainly by Asobo. They are still going to push out updates for Flight Sim 2020, but I do feel their focus and main support will be for Flight Sim 2024, and I believe a lot of add-on developers, so third-party developers, will be supporting Flight Sim 2024 as well. So that's the one I'm aiming to adopt, unless it's a complete disaster, which I really can't see. I could see a few bugs happening and a few things that need to be ironed out. I mean, let's face it, we've still got things that need to be ironed out with Flight Sim 2020. That's going to be an ongoing thing, isn't it? But yeah, for myself, I'm going to go straight to Flight Sim 2024, keep Flight Sim 2020 on my hard drive that I've got dedicated, at least for the time being when Flight Sim 2024 releases, and then I'll see what well, we'll all see what happens. So there you go. That's the video, that's what you think, and that's what I think as well. We can continue the discussion down below in the comments. Let me know your own thoughts in the comments. Give this video a like if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I'll be seeing you soon.